So they poisoned me for having Hennessy last night. And not only did they poison me, they ran over my steaks in the yard. That's the utility guys. So someone was out checking. Oh, it just brightened up on its own. But you see there's like a few right there by my car. I had them all the way down to the end of the property. But I removed some of them. And I had the ones I removed sitting on the porch near that thing for the fire pit. And they stole with magic those steaks. So there's about 5 of them there that they took with magic. These new things just came today. You see that it looks like a steak also, but it's kind of protruding out of the ground a little bit. There's 4 of those in the yard. Those are for the Gophers. To run them out and keep so my grass won't be so fucked up. But this, that little gray thing over there, I don't know if that's like, it's not water, it's some type of utility thing. They were out reading or troubleshooting it. So let me tell you, they ran it over, right? But then they put 2 pounds on me to get put Julie back into play. So they poisoned me to try to keep me from getting out of bed. They were calling me her, everything. Like, they went from calling me the vacant address to saying that I was at her place. Okay? Like, calling me her. And calling her me. And put her in a frequency she couldn't be in. And, mother makes her comfortable with driving her boyfriend's car or some shit like that. But they put 2 pounds on me for that. That's the type of shit Upland Avenue was doing. They were constantly putting fat on me to obtain a desire or to not feel as paranoid as they should about this situation. So, every time they weren't able to look at one another the same way or were faced with being looked at for who they were and who they'd been, like, they were attacking me with science. And hiding the fuck out, making sure I didn't see them. Last night, that's why I started this vlog. Last night, I tried to put air in my air rifle. They watched. And they interfered. This is my first time showing it, okay? Like on camera. Oh, let me show you my body. What it looks like since I have on something fitted. So this is all the damage they've done to my stomach. What is that a line? I thought it was a line. I was about to say, where's that coming from? But that stuff. And it's weird because I originally wanted to show it in this, because in this you can see all the indents and ripples, but it's not showing really like the type of stuff that's going on with my thighs, how they tried to dent me up, calling me Sonya Grant, okay? So let me show you this part. This like this. That's crazy as fuck when your panties don't fit right. Oh, maybe I should show it like this. I think that's better. Oh, that's why that's uneven. The string, that's where the string came from. Anyhow, like I said, this is my first time being seen with it on camera. Here's the pump, 4,500 PSI. This is very important. That's why I said reading it is fundamental. So one thing is resolved. Oh, here it is. This is motherfucking badass. I'm talking about it will solve any fucking problem, okay? No fucking joke, right? Oh, I have the thing pulled back. I'm going to do this while I'm on camera. Make an attempt while I'm on camera to show you how they. So the action is obviously cocked and pulled back. I'm making sure there's no built up air in the pump, so releasing it. There's nothing coming out. Both. Can you see the gauge? The gauge on this is 0. These two gauges, the one on the rifle and the one on here, should move at the same time. Okay, so now you hear it. It's coming out from where it's cocked. So, right here where the magazine would go is where it's coming out of. And that's not supposed to be happening. But the leak is no longer here. The air is not coming out here like it was. Nothing's coming out here. The gauge obviously didn't move. Still on 0. Both. This is them. So look. That changes nothing. And it's still seeping from that same spot. It's not going into the reservoir. I don't even. Where's my phone? See, yeah, that shit is weird. Let me it's not how this is positioned. It's positioned to go right into the bottle, the reservoir, the canister, whatever. That's not supposed to be happening like that. What? There's nothing else it could be. This is for the magazine. You have no clue how much damage I'm gonna do with this. I got extra magazines and everything. I think I got 6 total. So about 6 magazines of 21. Out there, the utility truck in the house over there. I mean, the utility truck in the car. Let me close my door. So they don't act like they're trying to be friendly neighbors and show up at it and be looking in and shit, see me with this weapon. Get scared as fuck. Look, aren't these the coolest motherfucking... How about this shit is dope. 22 caliber. This is a 22 cal, not a 50, not a 35, not a 45, a 22. Actual size of the pellet, but I can't get one of those out right now. But, oh, so I was saying, maybe, let me, try with this in. I don't want to tighten these springs too much. So I have, this is my first time trying to put a mag in. Interesting. Huh. There. Nope, not there. I wonder. Let me see something. 22. 22. All these are 22. But there was 3. Was there 3? No, I think there was. I ordered. I'm trying to remember in what order I ordered them. Yeah, so there was 3 that came with it. Maybe this. So look, this is the least of my worry. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even worried about this. This will be okay. I'm worried about getting fucking air into this cylinder. I need to get air in here. And let me show you what happened the other day. At the paintball spot on Choctaw. air.
Okay.
Has to be,
It's
I
air
think
compressed.
35, 45 PSI.
Yeah. Yeah. How long have you had this?
Probably, let's see, 3 months.
Did you buy it new or?
Bought it new.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem with people buying guns. They buy them, and then there's like a seal leaking or whatever, instead of taking it back to where they got it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm outside of my return window, but I am in my warranty window. So if I can't get air in it, I can send it back to the manufacturer.
You know what I would do?
What?
Send it back.
But there's nothing wrong with it.
But if it's leaking air.
Oh no, what I'm saying is, that air pump that I showed you. Here, when I come on here, there's air coming out.
Okay, are you pulling this back?
Yes.
Because if you're not pulling that back and latching it onto there.
She was asking, was I pulling this
Yeah,
back?
it's
And I'm still getting some seepage. So,
Yeah.
is there anything I can put, like maybe a gasket or something around it? What do you suggest?
I don't know. This may tighten down into it.
Oh, it pushes. Just push it.
It just pushes?
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I mean, you might try it right now and see. Taking a box over here, as I normally do.
Okay.
But see, there's nothing on here to tell you whether it's
Oh, the gauge is right there.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Have a look.
Okay. So go ahead and we'll see what it does.
Is it moving the goat?
Still not moving.
Hold it. I was going to say, you'll feel where it's coming out.
That means there's either something wrong with this gauge or something wrong with this tank or both.
Okay. So let's see. If you guys, is there any way you could try to add air and see if that way we'll know whether it's the right
I
one?
cannot, because for the simple fact is, I don't know anything about this setup, and it blew up in my face.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, I can't do
Bullshit.
anything with it.
Okay.
And I wouldn't even ask my guys to do anything with it.
But
the simple fact is that
the other chick, the reason
out of
I'm
their
there, the
realm
reason I drove an hour to
because
them is because
they're
she told me to come out and
using
have a
more
look at it.
professional type
Not her,
guns
but the other
than
girl.
just something that
Said she
looks
had guys
cool,
there that she would have taken
you
a
know?
look at it.
So, but yeah, I would definitely send it back and get a different one. I mean, I can go and talk to him, but I don't know that he'll touch it.
Right now I'm living, though. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely take that out. Yeah. So you drove from Woodward?
Winterport. Is that Woodward? Winterport.
What's that?
Let's see. It's a little bit further west, past Henson.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, not too far.
Not too far.
Okay.
Like, it's interesting wasting my motherfucking time.
Yeah.
I wonder if this has to be
And have them send me
a new one.
That way,
Absolutely.
okay, your warranty kicks back in. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if you have any problems, send that one back. I know.
Oh, duh.
It
It sits right in there like that.
It's the same way. He will not send anything back that he gets in the mail. So he either has to
So I
know
can
somebody to give it to.
Wow, just sit it right. Yeah. Let's see.
I don't
And then
think
pull
that-
forward.
I don't think that
Oh
anything
shit, that's a
like
whole
really wrong with
mechanism
it.
type.
But
What the fuck is happening?
it's not coming from someplace that we're familiar with
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And you guys, like you said,
Oh shit! I see.
Don't work on me.
Okay,
We
boom.
barely can
So
get our own
this
food,
goes in like
Right,
that.
because it's me and Rhonda. That's pretty much
wow.
all there is, you know, is me and her, and that's who
So
we're
it's Rhonda
talking
who I was
to.
talking to.
Yeah,
She told you I was coming.
yeah, she did. Because she had to run and go get pizza for the guys and everything. Yeah, it's just kind of like every great once in a while she tries to do something good for
I
her.
guess that is
And
exactly
since
what
she
I
was
would
like
go back.
15
I don't
minutes
feel
late
it
this morning
quite.
and they were waiting on her, she decided to get them some pizza
Thing
today.
is, this pen should fit right
So she
in
ran to get pizza,
the
but
bag.
yeah, I would.
Yeah, I don't have any choice now.
Right.
I mean, if I can't get anyone that's familiar with it, you know, like a hand pump and stuff like that, what am I going to do? Right. You know, can't get it up and running. And I want to go hunting. Well, thank you so
No,
much.
it's just an air rifle. It's not
Just an air rifle.
How you go shoot with an air rifle? Does it shoot regular bullets?
No, it doesn't shoot bullets at all. Like, it's supposed to be a more humane way, you know, kind of not as, it's tactical, but it's not as lethal.
Right.
So, I don't want to blow the bird, like, for example, spring turkey is coming.
Yeah.
I don't want to blow the bird into pieces. I just,
Right.
you know, a nice hole.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, it's supposed to be safer that way.
Girl,
Oh, I see,
just
I
give
see,
me
I
a
see,
regular
I see.
gun. Call it good.
You know what? You might be onto something. And I'm going to give that some thought because, I mean, I don't want to have to go through this. I like to be able to just load it and go.
Everywhere I go. I'm lost and loaded.
I don't blame
Everywhere
you. When
she
it,
goes.
oh, wow, look.
Problem is she
They're
can't
in
get
action.
to it.
Yeah. They with so much paint to do.
Have they really? Oh, wow.
Well, see, one ball just hit me.
Okay, so that's pretty much the end of that. I'm like making my way to my car. But she said people buy these things because they look cool or whatever, and I couldn't even tell her the type of damage it would do. Oh, I think I went off about that after I got in the car. Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
Get a look.
With it.
You shouldn't have a problem with this.
Right.
You did. You know,
Right.
it's just have to drive a fucking hour. The manufacturer. Try that too. Everything that I've done as far as YouTube with it doesn't go into detail. Like if you shouldn't have a problem with this, do this. You know,
Right.
it's just like unboxing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call the manufacturer.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yo motherfucking. Talking about Choctaw with more professional type.
Did you hear that part? I wasn't really paying attention to the recording, but I heard most of it. Like, I don't know if you could hear that. She said, we really don't deal with those. We deal with, like, more professional guns. Or talking about the paintball things. That was pretty much after she said that people buy them because they look cool.
And not just something that looks cool. Not gonna look cool. It will put a hole in your motherfucking.
So this has to be.
So yeah, she just completely playing stupid.
And she wouldn't put no ear.
Completely playing stupid.
And she could have.
Had me come out here to waste my motherfucking time. And claiming she's not the one that I spoke with. Which I in part believe that. But she should have got the one that I did speak with. Just because she told me they could have a look at it. And she could have some guys look at it. But she,
you have to be in person when these things are talking. You could probably hear it, you know, like pick out some things in her conversation, the way she was responding and stuff. But you would have to have seen her face to know how bothered she truly was. And it's one of those agents, you know, like the same one that has the identities that I'm going to kill. So, and they were talking about this morning. They were talking about wait till I can't remember if he said he or she, but we're saying wait till they actually saw what I had. And I know she tried to remember the name. So how do I get this? It's not no joke. So what I have to do? There's a couple other places I can call. I'm gonna troubleshoot today when I get back myself also. Because I'm thinking it's gotta be a way that I can tape or do something to keep it from seeping. I gotta put my seatbelt on. Sorry. So now I'm looking at this magazine and I'm like, yeah, like I said, there's got to be a way I could tape, maybe with some mechanical tape, to keep it from seeping at that, at one of those points. But the other point, I'm like, what do? I guess maybe I could take the wrench and try and seal it even tighter to get it to keep from leaking any air. Which was probably, the thing is, I'm being attacked so bad right now. I'm talking about with this, like, no sleep, the pain, the amount of pain, and the type of attacks that they're making on my mind during the time while I'm awake, and then the fatigue. So even when I'm awake, they're now fatiguing me to try and minimize what I do. And the minute I have a drink, it's over. Like yesterday, I only have maybe 2, okay? Like, but yesterday I had 1, okay? Didn't even get to the second. And they shut it down, okay? Like, they completely shut it down. Like, shut me down. And, like, just to get me in bed to put me in more pain. So like I said, I'm going to give it a try myself. That was Choctaw Road, the paintball place there. I have a couple of other places I can call via Ermax. Yeah, you don't send something back that nothing's wrong with. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is just an error. And the reason I started checking paintball places, matter of fact, I didn't even find them as a paintball place. I found them as a place that could fill air rifles via Ermax. Okay? But that's why they said that, you know, if you're having issues getting air into your air gun, you can go to a paintball place or some other kind of place. I don't want to. And you saw what this is for the spring. And this is supposed to be used to tighten the spring. So if it should loosen after firing, use this to tighten it. But the problem is, as you can see, no motherfucking energy. It took everything they all in me to get out of fucking bed today. Behind the shit they've been pulling. It took everything for me to get out of bed that day. Just to come here for this bullshit that I almost could have predicted was gonna happen. If you would have asked me how this was gonna fucking go, I would have told you that was gonna happen. But I swear, if they put air in that motherfucking rifle, I was leaving to fucking tomorrow. Straight like that. Getting on the road tomorrow, bitch. Monday. Changing rental car reservations and everything. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to fucking fire this. Shit, gotta quit holding it up right like that. You know the whole top of my shit is open. They were just talking about putting somebody over there in their house too. I don't know how the fuck they selling that place for that amount. They probably just sent somebody out to live this way. You know how they do. Look at the fucking number they doing with just that bitch back there. Just what I need, more white people. I don't want no black people, no Indian people, no, I don't want nobody. I thought that they might have listed it as high as they did for a reason, like to make it to kind of drive, buyers away or whatever. Like to listed it too high to ensure that it stayed, vacant. But it now serves, being listed, it serves as a place where they can show up with a brand new fucking identity. One that didn't live in the area and wasn't associated with the attacks, but it's the same fucking agents, okay, just with a different identity. And they'll come and act like they have a way of looking into the situation. And telling, that's how they always gather their intel. That's why they started occupying Upland. Motherfuckers start doing all kind of shit. Inviting motherfuckers they hadn't talked to in forever over, trying to make friends, trying to restore relationships. So that's how that goes in. It fits in there nice and neat. But problem is, like I said, I shouldn't have to drive this bulk like into it. It should go. But I think that's kind of that reading fundamental thing. It said that it would have to be at least at 50 bar for it to for something to be seated. So I think that's what that's about. Yeah, I know. Is that all of them? I'm gonna pause this for a little bit. Told you I got up and they were gone. And it also has a lot to do with my door being open. Sometimes that makes them disappear. You can hear that thing buzzing. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put this away. I gotta figure out. I guess I'm gonna make some phone calls real quick. Like, here's an example. I've been up since noon. It's 4. They poisoned me that fucking bad. My stomach, I couldn't, like, They made sure I didn't have an appetite. I wouldn't be able to eat anything that I had. They've been throwing an absolute fit about brown rice showing in my system, and are attacking me over that. There was something else. But back to what I was saying about like don't need no more people. Well, you already know I don't like no fucking body. Like, I don't give a fuck what color you is. I don't like you. I hate people. Can't stand fucking people. Oh, my phone. This website, all day long they've been making sure my fucking internet don't work. Like nothing. They completely shut my Wi-Fi down. I done started it over. Like, this is the first time I've had to start that gateway over. I'm talking about these things are blinking, so the surveillance ain't working. My sync module is offline and everything. When I check here, it just says that the signal is weak. Now, problem with this is, it's not going to tell me if I need to pay. See, it's showing that all these things are connected, and then to tell you what kind of signal it has. This one has 4 bars. The kangaroo, let's see the TV. 4 bars. And nothing will, I'm talking about nothing is fucking working. Can I make a simple search? Because that'll let me know everything I need to know. I think that's what drew me to believe that it was just interference. Y'all, I got this service in January. I haven't had a bill yet. They ain't sent me a bill. So I know they just waiting to fucking slam me. But you know the shit don't work like it's supposed to anyhow. They won't, the only motherfucking thing they will allow me to do is use, like, the TV normally runs okay. The sync module is always okay. The doorbell is always okay. I can't upload videos. I mean, what's the fucking purpose? So, and with all this shit I have on my phone, I'm talking about, I just deleted 300 images yesterday, and with the exception of a couple of videos. But that number says 2412. I've been trying to free up space. This is like an ongoing fucking thing. They won't let me connect it to the laptop or the desktop. Like, neither one of them. I'm talking about every fucking thing that is compatible with. You know, like, it should be nothing to take everything off here and free up some space. They won't allow anything to work like it's supposed to. And last time I checked, my desktop wasn't working. I haven't checked in 2.5 weeks. So this simple search, back to that. Let's see. Hey Siri, what's my current location?
You're at 420 East Baker Street, Asher, Oklahoma.
Guarantee you it's because I'm recording. Every fucking time I ask where my location is, it's talking about I'm at one of the ghost houses or either the nasty bitch's place. Or the other nasties. The ghost house is associated with the nasties behind it. So, that worked. Let me see. That works. I'm talking about quick fast too. Look at them tracking me. GPS. Lying about my motherfucking location. Tracking devices. That's why they wanted everybody to have them. Let me try another search. Weather. Okay, today's 61. Low 46. Tomorrow will be 54. The next day 63. The next day 59. That's better, because they was trying to get up there with it. And I got a screenshot, I'm sure, of them talking about it was about to be fucking 80. You know, part of the reason that I moved here was because it only gets 4 inches of snow per year. I found that to be true. Like, that's per winter season, 4 inches per season. And then I found that I love wind and I love rain. It's supposed to get a lot of both of those. And it ain't been fucking raining in the spring. So, all these fake disasters. So yeah, that's working. They won't let any of my photos post to Instagram, so they're making sure I'm inactive there. Same with Facebook, it won't load. So look, I'm gonna show you. See that? Can't refresh feed, and in a minute it'll say something like no internet connection, and that's what it's been. They're trying to make sure I'm inactive there. And Facebook, oh, this is the first time I've been able to come here, but let's see if it loads. The first thing, and they back tearing up my fucking nails like out of nowhere. They literally just started with that shit to the point where one stabbed me in my thumb. Like they were stabbed me in my thumb with one, so I have like a little nick on my thumb. Same thing with my face, like it's not loading, which means I can't post anything here. And they said they were telling someone that they've been doing a lot of social media curses lately, and suggesting that they took me off of the internet, and trying to get them to retaliate against me. So they're trying to get social media to retaliate against my content without reason. Okay, so then it completely just says that it ain't gonna be. So that's what it looks like. And I have to go back, which I came back. It's not loading. I think I made that point. Anyhow, so yeah, nothing there, nothing there. You know I'm not able to upload on YouTube. I'm talking about it's taking days. And days for me to give it up, okay? Right now, it's a lot of commotion going on as they all talk about how they're sacrificing my energy for these people. I just got over the fake sinus issue they were giving me. But they were almost about to attack my throat again, which is always, I told you every time, just about every time. And I caught on slow this time. I was so motherfucking mad that they did it to me. I caught on slow. Look, YouTube isn't loading. You don't debilitate somebody that has no one. So I was so fucking mad that they did it that you see how these, look, fat injections show up. It's shit like that you can't really see with this camera that's like all fucking over. Anyways, I'm so fucking mad that they did it that I didn't catch on. You know, like, it was probably the end of the fucking day before I finally realized that, you know, every time they do that, it's a sign that they're spreading the coronavirus germ. They said that NeoCove is finally about to happen a year later. Okay, remember, I was speaking of NeoCove last year. And I even I came across some information where they were saying that a lion passed it on to like one of a zookeeper or some shit. Which is like, if you don't know about NeoCove, you can't read between the lines. They were also, do you recall, I talked about this somewhere. I think it had to have been in a video. When they were putting bats in my mom's house. Like, probably on, 3 occasions that I recall. Over a time frame of about, I don't know, I'm going to say 5 years. But I was there. Remember one time when they did it, and I like had to, you know, I knew for a fact there was no motherfucking way that it got in. I didn't even let her know that it happened. Like, because she would have lost her fucking mind. The demon would have lost his mind. Like, imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it know exactly what's being communicated to it. But I'm like, I knew there was no way that it came in with me. Okay? But I wasn't being attacked. You know, like overtly attacked by the government back then. So I didn't, you know, the whole magic shit never came to mind. And that's exactly what they were doing. And then they'll do it at a time that is believable. You know, you be like, well, the only thing that happened was that you opened the fucking door. But you would obviously see something fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, notice, that's some shit you cannot not notice. You have to be completely cognitively impaired. Okay? And that ain't me. So it ain't happening. So that's what they were doing. So what I did was I blocked off. I get some shit real quick. I block off everything to make sure it didn't go up the stairway. And I opened the door for it to fly out. So I wouldn't dare get near it. But you know, I had to have used a broom, like a long handle stick or something to get into its space and make it move and fly out. but it went out. Yeah, y'all some fucking dummies. So, the cases in Michigan. There were like 6,900 cases in Michigan. I think this information is like a day old. Today, by the way, is the 7th of March, 2023. And you can imagine, too, they're trying to force me to finish the yard. They don't want it to be true. That information is about to get out soon, and they don't want it to be found true. So 6,900 cases in Michigan. Of those 6,900, it was like 109 deaths, and that's like not even 2%. It was like 1 point something. I put the actual number on Facebook. I am still in bad shape. And you know, they obviously not only put fat on me today, but attack my energy. Like the energy on my face and everything. To make up a busted bitch. As they always do. I'm telling you, man, the shit that they was doing on Upland Avenue, you gonna understand exactly why I'm fucking them up the way I'm fucking them up. I think that's it for this vlog right now. I don't have a whole lot to say. I was going to start painting my kitchen. I can't get a whole lot done. During the... I have a rental car reservation set for like a week from now. To a week and a half. So the 18th. The 18th. I believe it's the date. The 18th of March. That was going to start moving in that direction. You can imagine they started attacking my vehicle. Ermax. Calling these people to see if they'll put some air in this rifle. Now look. When the action was pulled back, hold on. So the internet on my laptop is not working, and that's where the information is, the phone numbers. Let me see it. Is there? I'm not saying that right. It's not Ermax. So specifically, it says air gun filling location by state. I just pulled up the same thing that I had on here. Are you able to see that? You see the guy things. Like, it's all these mannerisms that I have now that I never had before based on the attacks that they're making and who they're calling me. So you see me do this thing all the time, like I have a beard. You occasionally see me like run my nails in the opposite direction across my face. Meth, obviously, some sort of fucking crackhead that scratches and picks at his face. Probably Nicole's baby dad with your stupid ugly ass. Dumbass bitch. You and him, y'all dumb as fuck. That nigga is gross. Your baby dad is gross. And you can tell how nasty all these motherfuckers is from looking at their baby moms. You know they'll go for any motherfucking thing. And then them hoes getting some motherfucking energy that they ain't never had, fucking out of nowhere, think that you can spend your motherfucking your check from the state to be a fucking guardian of your own child differently. Out of nowhere, you can do. Bitch, stop. And you want to get a job, and you want to get off welfare, and you want to do all these motherfucking things that you could never fucking do. And you know what happened when you do shit like that? It fucks up every fucking thing. Because them niggas depending on them for a place to go. Like, I'm talking about this is a whole population. These are world problems, okay? They represent world problems. You get that bitch a job, okay? You built her motherfucking tiny ass brain up to think, and that hoe gets a fucking job. She's gonna think that she can do better than you. And the bitch ain't supposed to be with no motherfucking body but you. Imagine getting some shit that was made up. When you look at who it was in 2012 versus who it is right now in 2023, you be like, what the fuck? Like, it's like Thornell Hunter. That nigga had a mouth that I was mad as fuck when I seen his teeth. And I don't think many people ever knew it. Was open about getting his teeth done. But you wouldn't think that it had I'm telling you. They won't even let me form the words right now. And this site is not opening for some reason. So look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn on my cell phone data. They're aggravating the fuck out of me. Okay, so cell phone data is on. Site is loading. Boom. Okay, and you pick a state. I pick Oklahoma. It turns red and generates a list of places you can go. Did it say my sync module was back on? No. That's the most alarming part, because I think that's got something to do with that Julie attack. Like the internet stuff, whenever they shut down, like try to make sure my cameras ain't even scheduled to be on right now. They telling some real extreme motherfucking lies. And you can tell it by my face. Okay, so I called that one first. Huh. For some reason, they're trying to point me in the direction of Norman. I'm gonna go with Piedmont. Because that, expose some parallel reality lies of them claiming I'm in Georgia.
City Paintball.
Yes, hi. I have a question for you. I have a air rifle. The air rifle has a tank on it. It takes 4,500 psi. Are you guys able to fill it?
Is it a CO2 tank or what's the?
No, it's not CO2. It's dry air.
It's just for compressed air.
Correct.
Yeah, we can fill that. We're not in the office right now, but yeah, we can fill it.
Oh, perfect. Well, what's a good time to catch you? Like, should I try you? Like, is it best for the weekend or?
Yeah, probably on the weekends. Saturdays and Sundays, we operate our tree service out of there during the week, but at the weekend, I have someone there that works the front desk.
Okay, perfect. So just come to the front desk and let them know what's going on, and they'll take care of me.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, just tell them that you need it filled with compressed air. It's not CO2. So yeah.
Okay.
They'll be able to take care of it.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, no worries.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
How fucking cool was that? Oh, P-Mount. I don't even know how far that is, but I'm going. So look, that's another fucking thing. They claim I don't never drive. They tried the same bullshit that they were trying when I was in Akron, Ohio. That 2022, I got the vehicle in February, like the 19th or the 20th of February. And I drove between then and the end of the year, like 10,000 miles. The trip here was 1,000, like a little over 1,000. Okay, so in January, this clock starts against me for my service B on the vehicle, right? And at that point, around that time, like the beginning of January, it was like I was over 800 miles, probably, when I came back from Dallas, Texas. And they claim I don't ever leave this house, like, because they're calling me old folks and all kind of shit, okay? Like, it's weird. They lie about all my activity. You ain't never, this shit is so crazy and wicked. And they panic. You know, they make sure no one enters the area when they see me about to stand on a ladder. No, they don't want anyone to witness it. So anyways, they try to make sure people don't witness my activity, to not accredit me, and to maintain all the bullshit that they're doing worldwide. So in January, 800 miles over, I made a call to Mercedes-Benz, and I talked to them about it. And she was like, no, she was like, oh, I told her, I'm like 800 miles over. This is when I make that appointment for the 25th of January that I ended up canceling. So, because I was going to get the service B. It was like $500. And, or jamming my thoughts. And I tell her I'm like 800 miles over, and she was like, "Oh no, well that's nothing to really worry about." She was like, "As long as you don't let it go too far, or get too extreme, you know." She was like, "That's really nothing to worry about, or whatever." And I told her I was like, "Because I'm about to." No, I had already got back. It's like as soon as I got back from Dallas, Texas. So anyhow, like I said, 800 miles over, right? Right now, I am 3,400 miles over. I could have went to Ohio 3 motherfucking times. Okay? But I don't go nowhere. So how are them miles getting on my car? I can't wait to get this motherfucker. You just wait, bitch. Oh my goodness.